What is going on, Team Prime? I am live, and we are going to be covering the new stuff from Tokyo Comic Con. What is going on? Oh, God. I forgot to mute my stream. Sorry. Anyway, we're going to be talking about the new Tokyo Comic Con reveals and new listings for certain figures. So, I don't know how many people are going to join in the live chat. River Run, hello. I didn't think I'd see anybody because most of my viewers were probably in school right now. And boy, oh boy, there is a crap ton to go over, ranging from Masterpiece, Studio Series, Siege. Oh boy, where to start? Let's go over Masterpiece. Starting off, we have got official images of the reissue MP09 Rodimus Convoy, which, to my knowledge, all it is just fixing the legs so he won't explode. But I'll show photos. TF fan page. I have to get used to that. I have to get used to that. The fact that you're watching me. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so like I said, to my knowledge, I think all they did to this Rodimus was just fix his legs. But yeah, let's go over imagery. So screen share, present. And I don't think any color scheme is different from this Rodimus Prime. I really don't know, since I've never owned this mold. The only Masterpiece figure I even own is Wheeljack, and it's a KO. He comes with the trailer still. He could do the Rodimus Hot Rod thingy. But, yeah. I do want to pick this up. I'm not too fond of the price of it, but I do want to pick it up. I think I saw on BBTS he was like $210, maybe $20. That's a little much for that, but nothing compared to the next one. Wait, right here. MP44 Optimus. This thing, while beautiful as it is, price is crazy. I'm not too fond of the $450 asking price for this thing. And then put it in Canadian. Oh boy. I mean, he looks really nice. He comes with 2 different head sculpts. Here, I'll just bring up the content right now. Hold on. You get his rifle, his axe, a jetpack, Starscream's thruster thingies, a battle damage chest piece, the Matrix. I don't know what this is. Roller. I don't remember what episode that's from. A different head of Optimus, the battle damaged head, and Starscream's head. You also get, not shown here, but you also get the trailer and all that. You get Spike, Carly, and Sparkplug. Or I think it's just Spike and Sparkplug. I don't know. I think I saw Carly somewhere in rumors. Prime looks good, though. If it weren't for the crazy price, I would probably buy it. So there's Optimus and Rodimus. I was in the comment section of that. Let me stop screen sharing for a minute so I can ready with that. I need to watch the live chat for more often. How is he more than Beast Wars Megatron? I have no idea. Oh boy. Yeah, MP10, great version of Prime. But we are entering a new phase in Masterpiece. I can agree with a lot of people. I don't really like how it's transitioning from the real world aesthetic cars like we got with like Wheeljack, Bumblebee, Soundwave, and Starscream to now flat out sticking to cartoon. We're doing what third party does is straight up cartoon. And I guess that's why they're doing it, because there's such a high demand for cartoon accuracy. But if this Prime gets lowered in price or there's a KO version released, I probably might pick it up. I don't know. Depending on how much I really want it. Now let's get into Masterpiece Hound. I'm wondering when Takaro's gonna unveil that again. Because he wasn't at Tokyo's show floor images. Just the same stuff we've been seeing. But let's get into. Do I want to start? Yeah, let's get into the movie stuff. Let's start Studio Series. I'll reshare the screen now. Starting with the movie stuff, Takara had a display set up showing the various studio figures movie to movie. So here we have the movie 1 stuff. We've got the new Voyager Optimus Prime, the new Clunker Bumblebee, Bone Crusher, Brawl, Blackout, Scorponok, Starscream, Barricade, Regular, Wave 1, Bumblebee, Jazz, Ratchet, and Ironhide. And I like how this looks so far. We've pretty much got everybody now except for movie 1 Megatron. But I can see why we're not getting it right now, because we're getting the Dark of the Moon one. The thing I'm not liking is the height of Bone Crusher. You can see, Bone Crusher is like maybe a head taller than the Wave 1 Bumblebee. I don't like that. Bone Crusher should at least be as tall as Brawl, or a little bit smaller than Brawl, in my opinion, anyway. And then we have movie 2, which is the first Voyager Optimus Prime, Jetfire, Prime combined with Jetfire, Rampage, Scrap Metal or Scrapper, Megatron, and then the movie 2 Starscream. Man, Revenge of the Fallen is coming in very nicely. I hope at some point we get the Fallen, maybe Skids and Mudflap. I don't know. Prime in his combined form looks really nice. Really, really nice. Then we have Dark of the Moon, which we've got Sideswipe, Leader Megatron with Igor, Crankcase, Ratchet, and Crowbar. I'm still not fond of the Crowbar with gold. That's not Crankcase. Why did they use Berserker? I'll get to more in close-up images of Megatron in a minute. We have Age of Extinction with Grimlock, Stinger, KSI Sentry, Lockdown, and Shadow Raider. And then the last night one not save. Wow, dang it. All right, hold on. Here's up-close images of Megatron with this really weird cloth that everybody keeps calling a leaf, apparently. I really don't care about the cloth. I probably won't display him with it. But he looks really, really cool. There's the truck mode with Igor. Looking really nice. Close-up look at Barricade. And you can see from height-wise, he goes up to Starscream's crotch. So he'll be right about the same size as the first wave Bumblebee. Here's the Last Night World War II Bumblebee. Really looking good. And there's the new Cogman. Better look at Sideswipe with all the silver and the gray. They could have just put more silver in them, but oh well. Crankcase. That's not Crankcase. Hashtag not my Crankcase. Better look at Voyager Optimus Prime from the first movie. I really like how this Optimus looks. Much more than the first one that we got. Just a better silhouette and everything. Better look at Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher, while still small, looks absolutely awesome. And then we have Rampage and Scrap Metal. And then here we have the Bumblebee movie display with Shatter and Dropkick. Better look at Shatter. She does have Kibble, as expected. Dropkick, who needed a bit more blue, honestly, to make me like him even more. And then here is Jetfire with Optimus from Revenge of the Fallen. I think that's the last picture I have. Yep. All right, let me stop screen sharing so I can see what you guys are seeing, because I don't pay attention to the chat when this happens. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't read the chat when I share, so let me catch up with what you guys are saying. Yeah. Bone Crusher is small, but Optimus is small. Yeah, it don't bother me that much. Yeah. Kibble messes. Well, that's movie stuff, so there's bound to be kibble in areas that there really shouldn't be kibble. Now, let's get... I'm trying to figure out what to segue into next, because there's 3 more topics. Let's go into the listings. Actually, no, let's just do this first. Siege. Not much new was shown of Siege, just we finally got to see some floor images of finished floor images of Shockwave, Starscream, Ironhide, and some of the other Wave 2 stuff. So let me pull that up. Yeah, complaining about kibble with movie toys is like complaining about, I don't know. I don't even know where I was going to go with that joke, but oh well. Let's get into the Siege items. So this is what they showed off for Siege. We didn't see Chromia, Prowl, or Soundwave. They didn't show those guys off, but those we will be seeing images of those guys later within the week when Takara Tomi's website posts their images up for their website. So you can see here is Aimless, and Ravage and Laserbeak. I could have swore Aimless had silver, but then again, I think he was a painted prototype when we saw him at New York Comic Con. Either way, he looks really good. I like Aimless. And then we have Six Gun with Ultra Magnus. Now, I want to point out something here. I've noticed a thing or two with Magnus's rifle. When we first got the Takara stock photos of Ultra Magnus, his gun was red. But every time I saw U.S. promotions for Magnus, his gun was silver. His gun is red plastic, but painted silver. Just so I point that out. Six Gun looks really nice. I'm liking how he turned out. And then here we have Ironhide. Now this, apparently from what I've been hearing, is not a finished version. Like, you can see he's not completely done yet. His forearms aren't red. His shoulders aren't black. His legs aren't gray. His wheels aren't black. Like, he's close to being done, but this was like an almost finished prototype sample that they had. So they just put it out there. And you can see from angles, Ironhide looks to be a really big deluxe. Like maybe a Titans Return Cup size deluxe, maybe. I don't know. And then here we have Starscream, who is a finished copy. And he looks really nice. And his arm is posed to where, like, his arm is pointing in the typical Seeker pose, but his shoulders rotate up, too, to where the port can actually be on the top of his shoulder, which I really like that. Is that it? I've some more blurrier images of up close. You can see, like, from this angle, Ironhide looks like he's big, a really big deluxe. Here we go. Megatron and Shockwave. Well, with the armor, Shockwave is a little bit taller than Megatron. But without it, I think they'll be roughly the same height, or if not, Megatron be a little bit taller. Oh, yep, that's it there. That's really it for official images of Siege. Okay, now I gotta read all this again. Blue Van. Blue Van Ironhide. I'm trying to think. I don't remember. Yeah, I mean, Kibble's always going to be with Transformers, unless you go extreme with third party and they have next to no Kibble. I don't mind Kibble, truth be told. As long as it's not super intrusive, I don't mind it. Like, who do I have that has the most Kibble on their back? Like Studio Series number 1 or number 5 Optimus. I don't like that backpack. For as clean as it is, I don't like it. Or Movie 1 Leader Megatron. Now that's a backpack nobody can really like. Wait. Energon Blue Fan guy. I could have swore Thew reviewed it. What was the name of him? What was the name of that dude? You know, I'm going to look it up right now just so I don't confuse myself. Tow-Line. You're thinking of Tow-Line. Yeah, it's Tow-Line. Okay, now we have 2 more items here, and these are mainly just listings, but interesting listings nonetheless. Now I don't really need to show images for these, but the first one is from where was this listing from again? I forget. Midtown Comics. The first guys that got the pre-orders in on Siege. We have what looks to be a new toy line called the Select Series. According to what I've been hearing and reading, it's another like club exclusive thingy where you can get repaints of certain Generations toys. What Select Series is offering is apparently a Power of the Prime swoop in the more original toy art, where it's the red chest with the flat, clear beak that we saw when we first saw the Dinobots. So that will be interesting. Oh, all right. Later to your fan page. And then we had Ricochet. We have the Ricochet, which will be a repaint of Jazz. And then a repaint of Siege Megatron into an obscure Generation 2 Megatron variant. Which, that's confusing. I don't know why we're getting that kind of Megatron, but oh well. That's that listing. And then just a little bit ago, we have a brand new giant listing for Studio Series and Siege. And these are all slated for spring and fall of next year. Now we have Studio Series listings. We have for $34.99, we have Voyager KSI Boss, which will probably be a repaint of the Last Night Nitro Zeus. Not much of a repaint, but a repaint nonetheless of Nitro Zeus. The G2 Mangs has quality control problems out the yin yang. Probably. I don't know. I really don't know about G2 Megatron. And then also, again, for $34.99, we have Voyager Hero. I'm guessing that's just a code name until we know what it is. And then we have Deluxe Hightower for $24.99. Deluxe Drift for $24.99. And Drift is an Entertainment Earth exclusive as of the moment. And then the last thing here is Leader Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime. Which is interesting. Movie 1 and Movie 2 Optimus Prime were both Voyagers, but yet we're getting a Leader Optimus Prime for Dark of the Moon. Now, my assumption is with this is that it's going to be the Voyager Optimus Prime again, based on the Wave 1 or the new Movie 1 Prime with extra remolding again. Maybe it comes with his trailer to combine into the Jumbo Prime thing from Dark of the Moon. I don't know. And Prime will be $54.99. And then we have Movie Masterpiece stuff for 2019. We don't know who these two are. I don't know because they just say Movie Masterpiece 1 and Movie Masterpiece 2. Movie Masterpiece 2 is labeled for $100. Masterpiece 1 is labeled for $160, which I'm going to assume is Optimus. I don't know. Yeah. And then we've got more Siege stuff. For $16.99, we have the deluxe fan-voted Autobot Mirage. For $26.99 is Voyager Springer and Voyager Thundercracker, which is like the 5th or 6th confirmation of Springer and Thundercracker. Deluxe Barricade for $16.99, and then for $46.99, Leader War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. Now, I'm curious as to why we're getting a Leader Optimus Prime. It's not going to be G1 Prime as Leader. I'm confused. Maybe it'll be Power Master Optimus Prime, or it'll be maybe, I don't know, some version of Optimus at Leader form. And then we have 3 brand new listings for characters that 2 of them which I'm really excited for. So for $24.99, we have Deluxe Greenlight with Battlemaster. We don't know who the Battlemaster is or if Greenlight's going to be a repaint of Chromia. I'm going to assume she'll be a repaint of Chromia. But, yeah. As for the Battlemaster, I'm trying to think of who it would be. But, yeah. And then we have Firestormer pack, which apparently is Slam Dance, Sideswipe, and somebody else for $50.99 or $49.99. Leader War for Cybertron Prime. It sounds like it's repaint of Magnus. It might be, but and I had to do some research about this before I started the stream and see who Slam Dance was. And Slam Dance is one of those combiner cassettes that we just got with the Comic-Con exclusive Siege Bumblebee. Like, we literally just got this dude with the deluxe Bumblebee. And as for the third character, which is AI, I'm going to assume that says Aimless. I really don't know. We'll find out more as we get closer to the Siege stuff. And then the final listing is for Voyager Skywarp Battle Pack for $50. Now, if they're charging $50 for Skywarp, that means he comes with something extra. And Greenlight, Slam Dance, Sideswipe, and Skywarp are said to come out in spring of next year, which is right around the time Wave 2 is hitting. So, this should be interesting. These guys are going to come out right around the same time Deluxe Wave 2 stuff is coming out with Prowl, Ironhide, Six Gun, Chromia, all that. So that is it, I think, for all the listings, I think. Yeah, that's it. So yesterday and today was a very eventful day full of stuff to be revealed. We still don't know what's going on at Tokyo Comic-Con. I haven't heard a word from it since last night. I'm checking. But as far as I'm aware, that's the extent of it. If these rumors turn out to be true, that'll be awesome because that means we'll get. Wait, what? The gold repaint of SS Bumblebee is a ripoff of a price to me. Yeah, Skywarp. Theo will have his British hands all over it. I know it. I want my hands all over that Skywarp because I want all three of the Seekers. It's been like this for a few years now. Hasbro is generally known for not always completing Seekers. They just proved it yet again with Robots in Disguise last year when they gave us Skywarp and Starscream, but no Warrior class Thundercracker to be seen. The last time we got a complete set of Seekers was during Combiner Wars when we had all three of them. So it would be nice for Hasbro to complete all three sets of Seekers in this toy line. As it is, I'm buying almost every Siege figure outside of the Micromasters because I really don't. The only Micromaster set I even want is Ravage and Laserbeak, just because I'm a sucker for Ravage and Laserbeak to go with Soundwave. But other than that, that's really it for reveals. Unless something else comes up, that's it. I'm checking Twitter now to see if there's any more stuff. But it doesn't look like there's going to be any more reveals, which really sucks. I wanted to see more of Masterpiece Hound. Maybe, I don't know. I would like to just see a little bit more. Gabriel! What is up, Gabriel? You already missed a good portion of the video. But it's all right. If you want to see all the photos and all that, Gabriel, just head on over to Sabertron or TFW and whatnot. You got a lot of stuff. But I am utterly impressed with what Hasbro and Takara have been doing lately with the Studio Series. Outside of Crowbar and Crankcase. That I'm not too fond of. Wait, Leader Class Seekers was not a good marketing move, considering it was over 150 for all three of a slight remold. Yeah, good, yeah. And plus, using Jetfire as Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skyward, it didn't really work because when the toys finally came out, they didn't have the the neck thingies that sit behind, or their whatever you call those things behind their head. Oh, that's just how he types River Run. I don't really mind it. It helps me read it better, actually. My crappy eyes. But I am really impressed with what they've been doing lately for a Studio Series. Megatron, both Revenge of the Fallen and Dark of the Moon look really good. And they went out of their way to make the Jetfire Optimus combination that we've been asking for since the original Revenge of the Fallen Optimus and Megatron, or Jetfire. Maybe when they do the Leader Optimus Prime, he will combine with the trailer. Who knows? I would really like to see these figures in person. I am just really looking forward to this. The minute my paycheck comes in, certain things will be bought. I need to finish certain parts of Studio Series still. I need to get Ironhide and Jazz, Bone Crusher, Brawl, Blackout, Grimlock, Lockdown. Trying to think of other dudes, but it's a really good time to be a Transformers collector for 2018 and 2019. There's so much stuff coming out now. And this is stuff now that everybody wants. Like, I haven't seen people so excited for new stuff. Wait, do you suggest I repaint my old copy of Berserker into Crankcase? Repaint Berserker into Crankcase. I mean, if you want to, I would get your old copy. So you have two Berserkers or just one? Yeah, Ironhead is 90% done. Like, he's almost done, but they don't have him complete yet. I'm pumped for Siege Wave 1 and Wave 2. I'm really excited for when the leaders come out because I haven't seen anybody review the leaders yet. You found Studio Jazz for $10 at Walmart? What the heck? You must have Christmas sales going on then. I only get that lucky around the holidays. I think actually, yeah, I remember last year for holiday sales, Titans Return deluxes were going for like $10 a piece because of the holiday sales they were trying to do. Uh, I am like just excited for all the new Studio Series and Siege items. More Siege than Studio Series. I don't know why. It's just every now and then I go through a phase where I focus on one thing more than I do the other thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, then you should definitely customize your other Berserker into Crankcase. You should definitely do it. The thing I would probably do to at least differentiate, I wouldn't do a lot to customize a Berserker into Crankcase. All I would do probably is just take some rubbing alcohol and get rid of all the red that was on Berserker. Just like the red X that's on his chest and the red that's on his arms. I would probably get rid of that and call it good. Or I guess it's supposed to be blood, since in the promotion art he has blood all over his arms. What? I gotta go to your Walmart, dude. We gotta go to yours. uh, honestly, though, I'm tired of seeing Power of the Primes Grimlock in my Walmart. That's all they freaking got is if it's not Jazz and Slag, it's Darkwing and Whippersnapper, and then Grimlock and Starscream all over the place. Yeah, I know they're already out in the stores, but I'm waiting on my paycheck to come in so I can just order everything on BBTS. As soon as the leaders get in there for pre-order, I'm going to be all over that. Like I said, I'm the only scale I'm not really into right now, except for the wave two of it, is the Micromasters. Not really feeling them. Not, just because one, I really don't have any connection to the Micromasters. Like I really don't. The only bots that even connect to me within the Micromaster scale are Ravage and Laserbeak. So, actually, I'm doing E499 for all 4 deluxes. $64.99 for Voyagers. That's another thing. The price up charge. I don't have to really do that at my Walmart for some reason. They don't charge extra for like everywhere else does. Yeah, I gotta go to your Walmart. Your Walmart sounds like it's interesting. Okay. So if I pre-ordered the Battle Masters, the Voyagers, and the Deluxes right now, I would only have to pay $168 for them all. I want the leaders to come out, though. I want the leaders. I'm still hesitant on getting Voyager Elita 1 for some reason. I mean, I kind of want Elita 1, but at the same time, I kind of don't want her. I don't know. I think it's just because the Power of the Prime Starscream rubbed me the wrong way, and it's Micromaster Erector is best boy. uh, and actually, I think the only G1 Micromaster I even own is Tote. I think. Yeah, it's Tote. That is the only Micromaster I even own. So unless he gets a figure, I'm not really going to be into it. Just checking Twitter, still seeing if there's anything new to cover. Still nothing. All the good stuff happened last night. Oh, okay. Yeah, I leave my Prime Master guys in their robot modes, in their pretender shells. So I can represent season 3 or season 4 and no, or season 5 of Transformers or Master Force. Like I got Vector Prime and like or Metal Hawk and Cloudburst in their pretender shells sitting on the shelf as Metal Hawk and Vector. Yeah. Prime Masters were good for references, and the Pretenders nothing more. I mean, they're pretty cool. As I don't really like the Prime Armor gimmick all that much with these guys, but seeing them in their little Prime symbol forms, that's actually really kind of cool. Elita has way better quality control, and I found Starscream's no raise on the box for some. See, what's up with that? Why is it that when we get figures, we get accessories and extra bits that like I don't get that. I remember when I got my Cronus Prime, there was not only 2 Micronus Primes, but a swoop sword in one of the boxes in that box. Like, what the heck? Or when I got Titan's Return Megatron and he came with 2 sets of instruction sheets. Ugh. It's weird how people don't pay attention when they pack stuff in boxes, but I'm actually kind of glad they don't pay attention because that means we get extra stuff. Ah. And one of the other reasons I'm not too keen on Elita 1 is just I don't know how she's going to scale with Siege Optimus. I hope her and Optimus will be at least the same height for my collection. But I gotta find more stuff to talk about. Oh, right, Masterpiece Ironhide's coming out now. I forgot about that. I've seen a few people with Ironhide. Ugh. Um, trying to think. I really don't know what else to talk about here. I guess I can bring up those listings again. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Robot Kingdom. They've got the new MP44 Optimus up, and they marked him down $70. So on Robot Kingdom, Prime is $369.90, which is a lot better than the 400. Wait, what? The weird thing is, Elita ones, no rays, are painted bright pink. Bright pink. Okay, I'm gonna have to see those, River. Because now you've got me curious. It's just a really good time to be a collector. You've got Siege out pretty much, which is weird saying that because Siege has now almost been out for a whole month, apparently. You've got awesome Studio Series releases coming out. I think the figures that I really want to get out of the studio line right now would probably be Movie One Optimus, Dark of the Moon Megatron, out of what was shown, and Movie One Bone Crusher. Like those are the three figures that I really want out of studio right now. But we have to wait for a while. But meh, and Elita is a hair shorter than Siege Optimus, but slightly beefier. All right! Woohoo! At least I don't have to worry about size. Because, see, I'm a scale nut. And my friend Panda doesn't like that I'm a scale nut. Because my OCD scale nut self has now gotten him to become a scale nut. And he really don't like it that I did that. Like, that's the one thing he gave me crap for all the time, is that I was a scale nut dude who had to have the right scale and the more accurate scale. Well, it's not my fault if I see it the way it is in like movies and TV, that they have to be that size. Ooh, working on a review. Okay. But like for instance, when you look at the size of Ironhide and Optimus Prime and Masterpiece, Ironhide is always a head smaller than Optimus. And that's how I want it in toy scale. So I'm hoping when Siege Ironhide comes out, he'll be more or less a head smaller than Optimus, but still a deluxe. But yeah, I don't really got anything else to say. If I keep going, I'm going to just run myself in a hole. So, I think I will call this live stream for now over. I want to thank you guys for joining. Wait, who won Masterpiece version? Wait, what? Masterpiece version 3 Optimus or Zeta Toys Bruticus? Zeta Toys Bruticus versus MP 3.0 Optimus? Zeta Toys? I guess. I don't know. I don't really know anything about that Bruticus. Oh, in price. Okay. Ooh, now that you mention that, I don't know. Yeah, Zeta definitely wins. He's cheaper. He's $350 on TF Source, so Zeta Toy wins on that one. But anyway, I'm gonna call this live stream. I'm gonna end it here. I want to thank you guys for watching. TF fan page, River Run, and Gabriel Daraban. I hope I said that right. This is why I don't pronounce last names. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.